Hello everyone, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today, as you can probably tell, we're going to be messing around with note blocks. I'm really excited. Anyways, let's get right into it. Note blocks make sound when activated by either a player or redstone. Note blocks can be tuned by right-clicking. There are 25 different pitch settings ranging from 0 to 24. By clicking on F3, you can see which note it is. When placed on different blocks, note blocks will imitate different instruments. When you click F3, the instrument that the note block is imitating will appear right here. You can activate multiple note blocks at once with a setup like this. Bass instruments like the contrabass and the didgeridoo cover the lower ranges, while instruments like the xylophone, chimes, flute, and bell cover the higher ranges, while all other instruments fill in the mid-ranges. When you place a block on top of a note block, it will not make a sound. This is where it gets complicated, and you will need at least a little bit of musical experience to understand what I'm about to say. Now, fast forward to me at a piano. So, I'm here on a virtual piano, and I'm going to demonstrate how a note block will work. So, for example, the bass sound of a note block, otherwise known as a contrabass, goes from F sharp 1 to F sharp 3. This is F sharp 1 right here. This is the first F sharp on the keyboard, all the way up to F sharp 3, which is right here. So all of the F sharp, the first F sharp of a note block is always going to be 0. So if you wanted to play Mary Had a Little Lamb on maybe the guitar sound, which is wool, I believe the guitar sound starts on F sharp 2, maybe. Mary Had a Little Lamb starts on E, and so you can count up from F sharp. So F sharp is 0, G 1, G sharp 2, A 3, A sharp 4, B 5, C 6, C sharp 7, D 8, D sharp 9, E 10. So if you wanted to play Mary Had a Little Lamb, the note block succession would go from 10 to 8 to 6 to 8 to 10. And then you could mess around with that. And then the percussive instruments, such as the hi-hat, the snare drum, and the bass drum, don't really have any tone to them. They're really they're percussive. So that's pretty much how it works. Another example would be maybe the chimes, which are very, very high. They would start up here and go all the way up to here. So the notes of a note block are very universal no matter what instrument it is, because they're always going to start on F sharp. So for example, C in a bass, on the bass note block, C on the bass note block is always going to be 6, because look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C is also always going to be 6 on the bell. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So with this information, you're pretty much going to be able to make songs. Now, if you wanted to double up, maybe do octaves, for those of you who are pianists, guitarists, any really instrument, know that from one C to the next C, or from one G to the next G, is always 12 notes. So if you wanted to have the second C in a bass, instead of having to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, you could just take the 6, which is C, which we know is C, and you can add 12 to that. So this C is 6, this C is 12. Now, knowing these things, you can set up a sort of piano and play a song. But not just here to play bad guy. What if you wanted to play a song that had multiple instruments? Well, to play a song effectively, you need to automate the music playing process. As I said earlier, note blocks can be tuned as well as activated by redstone. This allows you to create lines of note blocks that will play a tune. Allow me to demonstrate. Knowing all of these things, you can hop into your survival world, grab a few note blocks and some redstone, and start working on a song. It might take a little bit in survival mode, but it's totally worth it. Anyways, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed and you want to see more video essays and tutorials, be sure to leave a like and comment below what I should do next. Anyways, that'll be all for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.